a phone call coming in from Scarlett Johansson.
Hey,
you ever done that? Like in my phone, I will change my friends' names to famous people just for fun. I'll do that. Okay, here we go. Let's watch this together. We'll suffer.
Hi, you guys. Hi, Avengers.
Hey,
Thanks for
Scarlett.
jumping on the call.
Whoa. I think you mean assembling. I said assembling.
Don, that's pretty good.
No, they thought it was funny.
Scarlett, it is our pleasure to come together and to get the vote out this election. Come on.
Yeah, how can we be of service?
How about we start with what our voting plans are going to be, who we're going to bring to the polls with us, that sort of thing.
I think Kamala Harris needs a catchphrase.
Ooh, yes, definitely a catchphrase.
How about this? I'm just off the top of my head. I can do this all day.
Shut up.
I hate it.
Okay.
I mean, it's original, but
What about something punchier like, oh, boom.
You looking for this?
Iron Man 2, everybody loved it.
okay, again, I think we're just trying to get out the vote.
Kamala forever.
That's better.
Okay, how about I'm down with democracy? It's just clean, it's simple.
Okay, I like that.
It's hard to argue with that.
Kamala Harris down with democracy.
Oh, yeah. I'm Kamala Harris, and I say down with democracy.
I don't know if that sounds the way we want it to sound, though.
I think we just need, can we get some production though?
Jarvis?
My name's not Jarvis, but whatever.
Oh yeah, that's right. Down with democracy.
Down with democracy.
Is that what we mean, though?
Yeah, together we're going to tear down democracy.
Will you stop playing heroic music under yourselves?
I'm Kamala Harris, and I am down with democracy. Did I sound enough like her on that one?
That was great. How many Golden Globes have you been nominated for? I'm just curious.
Yes. All right, that was awesome.
This is why actors need writers.
Yeah.
They
also
had
told
writers
you
for
that Thanos lied. He did not indiscriminately snap half away of the population. He snapped half of the conservative side of the population away because all those ones there they're not snapped and they're.
Could you imagine how much more effective that would have been if they had just talked, been their real authentic selves and talked about what they believe in instead of that trite, but they probably can't. I get it.
Yeah, I mean, look, everyone's talked about this. I love to hear you guys chime in because tomorrow is election day. I voted yesterday in person, got my sticker. So I'm very, I've never missed voting in an election. When I was a kid, here's my memory of elections. Quisp and Quake in the early 70s were two cereal brands. And at the time, I could not vote, but I was invested in who would win, Quisp or Quake. No one will remember this, but we'll show a video tomorrow.
Oh, I do.
You do? Right. And you know, whoever won will get to make a new cereal. And you know what they made? Orange flavored Quangaroos. Because Quake, and I so was into it. I paid attention to politics, watched debates. When I could vote, when I could first vote, when I turned 18, I voted, and I vote every time, even in the midterms. I'm very active, involved voter. But I vote like different. I look more at policy, not personality. We'll leave it at that. But
it's very impressive. But did you vote for the new color of M&M when it came out?
I did not vote there, but I did not.
I voted for blue. It won.
But, you know, look, so I can't believe that Rob remembers Quisp and Quake the election. That was like, we'll find the commercials for tomorrow. I just don't, it used to be that like MTV ran a lot of campaigns, Rock the Vote. All it said was vote. You know, use your right to vote as an American.
Right. It didn't matter who you voted for, just go out and vote. That's what I've been saying.
Did not mind that at all. That's great. Let's, get people to participate in the process. What I don't like now is when they're telling you who to vote for. I tune out. I don't take it seriously. I don't think this moves the needle at all. We've seen other awful videos. Cardi B, her teleprompter went out. They ran up with her phone so she could basically read a statement.
And don't forget, 2 years before, she was condemning Kamala and Biden, just 2 years ago.
Exactly. I think celebrities are out of touch. There's a, if you could find it, Alan, or Atomic Glory, the Ricky Gervais video. I want to show that in contrast.
The
Golden
find
Globes
it.
video.
Huh?
The Golden Globes Ricky Gervais thing?
No.
The
He
Ricky
committed.
Gervais-
I know
he's gonna
exactly.
he put out a new video recently, but I want to hear what you guys think. Do celebrity endorsements move the needle? There are fans of all types who love the Avengers and love Marvel movies. Okay. It doesn't matter what your political affiliation is. You can love Marvel and, the Avengers films, whatever. Was this a good move? What does this do?
They're preaching to the choir.
I want to hear what everyone thinks here, and I'll find that video.
I think this might be the last year of the celebrity endorsement.
I
No, and I say that because I think people are just tired of it, man. We're tired. All year we've been getting this, right? We've been getting Megan Thee Stallion twerking on stage for Kamala. We've been getting Taylor Swift, speaking her nonsense. We've gotten Billie Eilish, Jennifer Lopez. We're just tired of hearing from these people, from these rich, unbothered people who don't have to deal with the same things that regular Americans have to deal with. I think we're just tired of hearing from these people. And I think this is the last year for it.
Well, as someone who's voted for him as well, this stuff is not new. I mean, I don't ever remember a celebrity endorsing a Republican candidate. This is just the same thing. It's getting more cringeworthy now than it was in the past. But it's not new. It's not new at all.
Yeah. Anyone else?
Well, my issue is it's what I'm currently experiencing is there are certain people out there that can't distinguish between the actor and the character that they play. So for me personally, what I'm going through right now, I did a lore video recently on Chani from Dune and how the challenges of how she was portrayed in the Dune Part 2 and moving forward. And I'm getting attacked by Zendaya stans because they equate the actress to the character. And I feel like this doesn't help when the actors themselves are going out of their way to connect themselves to their characters in this. And so that's my opinion on it, that I don't appreciate, because I think it feeds the ones that are that are thinking the actors are their characters, and they are not. They play a role, and they are completely different. Sometimes I don't know. I don't like celebrity news, and I don't keep up with that. I just like what I like as far as sci-fi and fantasy stuff. So I'm not in with the celebrity news.
Also,
So
though, when you contrast this video with what Zachary Levi did, he was honest. He was earnest, right? He was vulnerable. He gave you reasons why he was voting for Trump, right? In a very sincere way. This is goofball here, what we just watched. These are people playing a part.
This is the Gina Carano thing. What Disney tried to say, like, well, she said this and it could be construed with us because she plays a character. This is them directly calling it the Avengers. So it's one of those rules for me, but not for the.
Well, here we go. Ricky Gervais released a statement on his X account. It's 30 seconds. I encourage all of you, Alan, if you would. Here we go. I got the volume up. Okay, here we go. 30 seconds, folks. Let's listen to Ricky.
Hi, guys. Ricky G here, wellness and beauty influencer. As a celebrity, I know all about stuff, like science and politics. So trust me when I tell you who you should vote for. If you don't vote the right way, that's like a hate crime. It makes me sad and angry, and I'll leave the country. And you don't want that. Hi, guys.
I mean, I think he just lays it out right there. It's stupid. Look, this is why. I mean, look, I make jokes on X, and I've got my costume from Halloween. I was garbage. I was garbage with a red hat and walked around. But I don't want to tell you who to vote for either. Who would want to listen to me? I'm the DV Doomsday guy. Who gives a crap what I think about who you should vote for? And I even posted something on my X because I do this every year. I put myself in as a write-in. I do. I've done it every year. I think it's fun. I'll find something to put in there. But I don't want you to listen to me, much less a celebrity. Right. So I put out something really simple here. I'll present. Let's see, here it is real quick. I said, vote like no one is watching. Think for yourself. And if you need a good write-in candidate, I'm your man. Vote election day. That's it. You could put that. Oh shoot, there's all my private messages.
What?
I
Sorry,
hate
folks.
that it does that.
Sorry. But
How much
look,
porn do you watch? Oh my goodness.
oh my. All I'm saying is, I don't want to tell you who to vote for. You know, I think it's ridiculous. I think get out and vote, and that's it, and we'll see where things land.
But also, just considering what's going on right now, man, with the economy, with the illegal situation, to hear from these out of touch people preaching at you that you need to vote for Kamala Harris is I think is pissing people off in a way that will cost her the election.
Well, another thing too, all Americans have one vote. When it comes to voting, we're all equal, everybody. And I think the approach should be that we all, no matter who we are, no matter from what walks of life we're from, no matter how much money we all have, our vote all is weighed equally. And by using a celebrity status to promote one person or another, and everybody's done this since the dawn of time. I mean, since we've had elections, it takes the focus away from that all of us are equal when it comes to the voting booth. And I think that's the real issue. And I've been saying, people have been asking me that I've been ducking the question who I'm going to vote for. And I don't think who I vote for has any basis on who you should vote for. I've been saying everybody should be educated. Everybody should vote their heart and their conscience. And hopefully you'll be educated about the issues. And please vote in your state and local elections as you would in the presidential election, because those the local and the state elections are going to affect you far more than the national elections will. And I think, look, it's okay. I understand celebrity endorsements and all that. I get all that. But voting is the one thing that makes all Americans equal. And I don't like to see that people of privilege are being put in positions to tell other people how to vote. I don't like it.
And I'll say this, the local is way more important and affects me. I vote generally with proposals. It's all about, raising taxes. I vote no, but I voted yes to help save the Pasadena Library. That affects me, and I care about that library, a little more taxes or, dispensing funds there. I appreciate. There's another video we should show, and I'm sorry to share this with you.
Oh, Harrison Ford. I love Harrison Ford.
I love Harrison Ford. What does he think about the election here?
He doesn't give a shit.
Well, he has to make his wife Calista happy, so he's going to say whatever makes his wife happy.
Exactly.
Yeah. Let's see. I thought I had it here. Alan, do you have the
I can get it. I don't have
Harrison Ford thing? Here it is, right here. I've got it. All right. It's a minute and a half. Let's take a look at this. So here you go. Harrison Ford.
Look, I've been voting for 64 years. Never really wanted to talk about it very much. But when dozens of former members of the Trump administration are sounding alarms, saying, for God's sake, don't do this again, you have to pay attention. They're telling us something important. These aren't soft people. They're governors, generals, standing up against the leader of the party they spent their lives advocating for. For many of them, this will be the first time they've ever voted for someone who doesn't have an R next to their name, because they know this really matters. The truth is this: Kamala Harris will protect your right to disagree with her about policies or ideas. And then, as we have done for centuries, we'll debate them, we'll work on them together, and we'll move forward. The other guy, he demands unquestioning loyalty, says he wants revenge. I'm Harrison Ford. I've got one vote, same as anyone else, and I'm going to use it to move forward. I'm going to vote for Kamala Harris.
Remember when Trump could have locked up Hillary and then he said he wasn't because it would have been a really bad look for the country?
Yep.
Pepperidge Farm remembers.
He's also said he might pardon Hunter Biden, but that's a whole other thing. I don't want to see any endorsement. I don't want to see encourage participation. Get out and vote, not picking a side. I also disagree. The censorship has more been on one side than the other. I'm not in favor. And who defines hate speech? That's a huge problem. But
or misinformation.
We'll be done. We'll be done day one.
Someone needed to get Harrison Ford a glass of water because his voice was pretty rough. There, what can you say?
Also, he's wrong that we only have one vote, because out here in California, you don't have to show an ID, so you can go vote as much as you want.